Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. This is grade 6 English and today we're going to do a couple of exercises from your textbooks and we will discuss two concepts of one of vocabulary and the other for grammar. So first off, this is page number 5 and on page number 5 we're going to do exercise D part 2. This is part 2 of exercise D, compound words. Now first of all, what are compound words? We're going to read a few, we're going to read about what compound words are. A compound word is made of two words. Each word carries its own meaning. Compound words create a new meaning. For example, tooth and paste combine to make toothpaste with a different meaning. अब compound words क्या होते हैं? कंपाउंड वर्ड्स स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं दो वर्ड्स मिलकर एक वर्ड बनाते हैं. दो वर्ड्स जिनके दोनों के अलग अलग मीनिंग्स होते हैं वो मिलकर एक वर्ड बनाते हैं विद अ डिफरेंट मीनिंग. अब उस वर्ड का मीनिंग चेंज हो जाएगा ऑब्वियस. ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, रीड द गिवन कंपाउंड वर्ड्स. दे हैव गिवन यू एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ व्हाट कंपाउंड वर्ड्स आर. द वर्ड ब्लू एंड बेल. इफ यू कंबाइन दीज टू वर्ड्स मेक्स ब्लू बेल. नाउ this can also be if you keep this blue and instead of bell you put berry, it will become blueberry. तो वो blueberry बन जाएगा. इसी तरीके से they've given you star and fish. Put those two together and you get starfish. Note and book. What do you get? Notebook. Right, so this is the kind of these are what compound words are. For example, lap and top. These are two different words. Put them together makes laptop. And there are many examples of compound words. For example, fisherman or catfish and many other examples. So let's move on to part 3 where you actually have to do something. Okay. You have to match these columns to make different compound words. They've given you a set of words on the left side and a set of words on the right side. You have to match the words on the left with the words on the right to make appropriate compound words. For example, this is lunch. There is no such thing as a lunch flower. There is no such thing as a lunch chuck. There is no such thing as a lunch horse. The only word that fits with the word lunch is box, lunch box. Right? Then there is C. You can figure out the rest of them by yourselves, and I want you to do this. You can do this in your books. This is supposed to be done in your books. Now there is a homework that I want you to do, something that's not supposed to be done in the book. So what you are going to do is that you're going to find or make 5 compound words. आप 5 compound words बनाएंगे और फिर उनके sentences बनाएंगे खुद से. That is supposed to be done in your notebooks, right? You will make or find 5 compound words and then use them in sentences of your own. Okay? So I hope that you will do this as soon as possible, and if you've got any questions you can always ask me. Now moving on, we've got exercise E, grammar focus, common and proper nouns. Let's just read what common and proper nouns are. Let's just discuss about these two different types of nouns. A common noun is the general name of a class of people, place or thing. A common noun does not begin with a capital letter unless it is used at the beginning of a sentence. अब common noun क्या चीज़ है? Common noun बेटा पहली चीज़ तो ये noun आपको clear होना चाहिए and I hope that it is कि noun क्या होता है. Common noun जो है वो एक general नाम जो हम एक class of people, things या place को देते हैं. For example, जैसे कि boy, a girl, a boy or girl, it doesn't specify anything. सही, ये एक बड़ी general सी term है boy, girl. इसी तरीके से man, woman, इसी तरीके से city, country, ये बड़ी जनरल टर्म्स हैं. हमें अब जाहिर सी बात है हम बोलें कि जो आई लिव इन अ सिटी, विच सिटी डू यू लिव इन. अब ये सिटी जो है वो एक कॉमन नाउन है, राइट. इसी तरीके से प्लैनेट, स्टार, ये सब जो है वो कॉमन नाउन्स हैं. आपको जो है पर्टिकुलर किसी एक स्पेसिफिक उसका नाम नहीं है, ये एक जनरल क्लास ऑफ थिंग्स और प्लेसेस और पीपल का नाम होता है. इसी तरीके से एनिमल्स के नेम, बर्ड्स हैं, आप जो है वो लायंस हैं, ये सारे जो है वो कॉमन है. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट आप आर प्रॉपर नाउन्स. प्रॉपर नाउन्स आर ऑपोजिट ऑफ दीज. अ प्रॉपर नाउन names a particular person, place, thing or animal. A proper noun always begins with a capital letter. अब प्रॉपर नाउन क्या है? प्रॉपर नाउन एक पर्टिकुलर, एक ख़ास शख्स, चीज़, जगह, जानवर का नाम है. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल बॉय, मैंने कहा था कि एक कॉमन नाउन है, तो बॉय तो सारे बॉयज़ हैं, राइट. बट इफ़ आई से रज़ा, इमरान, अख्तर, now these are specific boys that I'm calling, right. ये मखसूस बॉयज़ हैं जिनका नाम है, एक का नाम है रज़ा, एक का नाम है इमरान, एक का नाम अख्तर. इसी तरीके से सिटी का मैंने एग्जांपल दिया था आपको कि सिटी एक कॉमन नाउन है. बट व्हेन यू से कराची और लंदन और न्यूयॉर्क और टोक्यो, अब जो है आप बात कर रहे हैं स्पेसिफिक सिटी की, राइट. अब आप एक ख़ास सिटी की बात कर रहे हैं जो उस पर्टिकुलर सिटी का नाम है. आप अब हर शहर की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, आप एक ख़ास मखसूस शहर की बात कर रहे हैं. देन आई गेव यू द एग्जांपल ऑफ कंट्री. नाउ देयर आर मेनी कंट्रीज इन द वर्ल्ड, बट व्हेन यू से पाकिस्तान, व्हेन यू से इंडिया, व्हेन यू से अफगानिस्तान, नाउ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट पर्टिकुलर कंट्रीज. अब आप पर्टिकुलर कंट्रीज़ की बात कर रहे हैं, ख़ास कंट्रीज़ की. ठीक है. तो ये जो है वो पर्टिकुलर जो नाम होते हैं किसी चीज़, जगह, जानवर के ख़ास जो नाम होते हैं, ये प्रॉपर नाउन्स कहलाते हैं. प्रॉपर नाउन और कॉमन नाउन में एक और बहुत बड़ा फ़र्क है कि कॉमन नाउन अगर सेंटेंस के स्टार्ट में आ रहा है तो उसमें ऑब्वियसली पंक्चुएशन कैपिटल लेटर इस्तेमाल होगा. लेकिन अगर कॉमन नाउन सेंटेंस के बीच में या एंड में आ रहा है तो वो हमेशा स्मॉल लेटर से स्टार्ट होगा. However, a proper noun always begins with a capital letter, no matter the placement of the word in the sentence. इससे फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता कि एक proper noun sentence के start में है, center में है, middle में है या end में है. जो इसका rule है वो ये है कि it always starts with a capital letter. ठीक है. So we're going to do an exercise. We're going to read this paragraph that they've given, and we're going to see how they have distributed these common nouns and proper nouns, or how they've used them, and they've also highlighted them. So the blue ones are proper nouns and the red ones are common nouns. Let's just read it. Salma went to the national park. See the difference? Salma is the proper noun, S is capital. And national park is the specific name of the park, right? This is no ordinary park, this is national park. This park is called national park. So the N and the P both are capital, since this is a proper noun. With her grandfather. Grandfather, not a proper noun, it's a common noun. That's why it's written with a small letter. The national park is a famous park of Lahore. Lahore is another proper noun. They have not highlighted it here, but it's another proper noun, and you see that it's in the end of the sentence, yet the L is capital. And park here is a common noun, so P is small. It was spring and the park was full of colorful flowers. It had lots of squirrels and birds. The squirrels ran up and down the trees. Her grandfather sat on a bench and started reading a book. She played with a ball. There were all types of flowers, daffodils, daisies, marigolds, etc. She enjoyed the beautiful sight of the park. So I hope that now you understand the difference between common and proper nouns, and by now you must be able to identify common and proper nouns. So here's an exercise for you. This is part 2 of exercise E. Do this in your copies, in your notebooks, okay? Copy this down, copy these sentences in your notebooks, and then circle the common nouns and underline the proper nouns. Mount Everest, I'll do the first one for you as an example. Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak of the world. Mount Everest is the highest mountain peak of the world. Mount Everest is a proper noun. Mountain peak, world, all common nouns. Okay, so do this by yourselves, attempt this in your notebooks, and if you've got any problems, any queries, any questions regarding this exercise, then you can contact us on our WhatsApp number. Until next time, Allah Hafiz.